Today we are looking at a 5-minute scalping strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel, where we will give you a list of winning indicators, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we are looking at a 5-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 81 different strategies, with 24 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 80% win rate. We've also tested a total of 886 indicators, with 373 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 88 of the winning indicators. 33 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best to a 76% win rate. Now, if you're interested in a full list of these indicators and strategies and their win rates, we've compiled all that information into spreadsheets, which you will get when you become a patron of the channel. Now, keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are looking at a 5-minute scalping strategy. So the setup on this is 3 different indicators. So the first indicator we have is going to be a 3 smooth moving average. If you just type in 3 smooth, it's this first one right here. Then the Williams fractal, and so that's pretty simple. Williams fractal right here. That's going to be one of TradingView's actual built-in indicators. And then we have the RSI down here at the bottom, and that's going to be your standard RSI. Again, the one built in by TradingView. And so the 3 EMA, or the 3 smooth moving average indicator, is set up on a 200 period, a 50 period, and a 21 period. And you can make the colors whatever you want and whatever size you want. I've stacked mine a little bit, have the longer ones a little bit larger, and so on. The Williams fractal, you're going to go in and flip the colors. And so the top one here is going to be green, the bottom one's going to be red, instead of the way it's set up on default. The RSI, you're going to go in and you're going to change the upper band and lower band to 50, and you can bump up the size of that dashed line just a little bit here, so that way it's a little bit easier to see. The input is on the default input. So what we are looking for is when the 3 moving averages stack to the downside, and so this is pretty standard setup. So we have the 200, then the 50, then the 21, all stacked to the downside. And so then you're looking for short trade opportunities. Next thing we're going to look for is the RSI to be below the 50 line to confirm the short side kind of bias there. And then we're going to look for price action to be outside the moving averages, and so they're not going to be in the moving averages and also outside. And then we're going to look for the first red fractal triangle to appear. We get that right here on this one right there. And then at that point, what we're going to do is we're going to enter a short trade. We're going to target 10 pips and our stop is going to be at the last swing high in profit. Now, the source video said that this was a very profitable trading strategy and that he had traded it and used this scalping strategy and made couple $1,000s in just a few minutes of trading this, and I believe it was on Forex if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and look at a long trade. All right, so for a long trade, we are looking for the reverse of the short trade, obviously. So we have the moving averages stacked to the upside. So we have the 50 above the 200 and the 21 above the 50 right there. We have the RSI above the 50 line right here. And you can see that we get a green fractal right there. The first green fractal. Now it's important on this one to take the first fractal, the first fractal signal once the moving averages get stacked in the appropriate way. And so after that, you don't take any more of any of the fractal signals. So it's only the first one that you get. And so to take profit. Now, another thing you can do is you can also do a continuation style trade on this. And so you can see here that the last trade that we took right there was that long trade. You can see our 21 dips below the 50, and then it breaks back out right here on this one, and all the requirements are still met. So we have the moving averages stacked in the appropriate way. The 50 or the RSI is above the 50 marker right there, and we get a green fractal right there. We would do the same thing. We would set the stop right here below our last swing low. Again, we're only targeting about 4 pips right there is going to be what we're targeting as far as our stop goes. And then the take profit again is going to be 10 pips. And so scroll this down here a little bit, right about there. And you can see we hit that take profit on that one really easy. So you can also do a continuation. You don't have to wait for it to flip short. So that's the strategy here that we are looking at. Let's go ahead and go over the numbers and see what this was able to achieve in the testing. So out of the 50 trade test, we got 32 winning trades. We got 18 losing trades. And that's going to put us at a 64% win rate. Now, the source video said that you can target a 1-to-1 risk reward, and that's kind of a simplistic version of it, a simplified version of the take profit versus the reward. But as you see here on the last two that I showed, the take profit was actually generally half of or double the risk. And so the stops on these are typically pretty small, about half of the 10 pip take profit. And so you can see that with the 64% win rate at that kind of a risk reward, this is a super profitable trading strategy, a super profitable scalping strategy. Even at a 1-to-1 risk reward, that is still really profitable trading strategy. And so this strategy definitely is one I think you should play around with. Try it on other markets, on different pairs, different crypto coins and so on, and see what you can do with this one. I think this one's definitely going to go on our yes list. And so if you're looking for another profitable trading strategy, highly recommend you check out the strategy that we've developed here on the channel after testing hundreds of indicators and strategies. I'll put a link up or a thumbnail of it up on screen right now. This is the thumbnail for the video. I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. You can click on it and check out that trading strategy as well. And so it's something we're looking to automate here in the near future. Hopefully we'll have that done very soon, and once that is done, we'll be giving it to our patrons at a discounted price. And so a lot of benefits of becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. All right, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this scalping strategy, and we'll move on to the next video from here.